Words that make a lasting impact are words that touch your heart, either positively or negatively. When you understand this reality, you've discovered the key to speaking words that stay with people, change lives, and impact the world around you. Simply choose words that will resonate with people at their core. Those are the words of Nelson Searcy in his book, Tongue Pierced: How the Words You Speak Transform the Life You Live. What's up, everyone? Dustin, the Greatness Facilitator here with another life lesson video and part 2 of my Focus on Your Words series. As you just heard in those words of Searcy, your words can have a lot of power. Clearly, he believes so because he wrote a whole book on it. In the first video of this series, I also told you how strongly Jesus felt about words and how God used words to speak the world into existence and edify all that he created. But we also talked about how your words can impact you and your life. The power of I am and how the words that follow can shape your identity as you perceive it. In today's video, we're going to talk about how your words can affect the lives of the people around you. As we get started with today's lesson, I want you to think about the most important relationships in your life. Your parents, your kids, your significant other, your friends, your mentors, your coworkers, bosses. You probably have at least one or two of those examples sticking out in your mind. Now, I want you to think about your interactions with them. Think of a time they made you feel good. Think of a time they upset you, disappointed you, or hurt your feelings. What was it that made you feel that way? 8 times out of 10, those feelings of joy or feelings of pain are rooted in something that was said to you. If it was joy, it was probably something like, I'm proud of you, I love you, I need you, I believe in you, you're so beautiful, or you're so handsome. Those being some of the top phrases someone wanted to hear in a survey by Quora.com. If it was the feelings of pain, then the words were probably along the lines of, I hate you, you disappoint me, I wish we never met, you're such a loser, you're ugly. Some pretty harsh words, right? I bet if you think back to your childhood, you can probably pick out some pretty nasty things said to you, and in turn, it has probably stuck with you. Just this week, I had a client tell me that she doesn't wear a specific color because someone told her in middle school, yuck, that is not your color. That was probably like 30 plus years ago. As I stated earlier in the last video, I mentioned Joel Osteen in his sermon on the power of I am. He also talked about how people's words, you are, can shape your I am. If someone tells you consistently that you're no good, that you're a slow learner, that you're never going to amount to anything, you might start to believe those things, just as my client won't put on that color. Now picture this. You've been able to think about the nicest and meanest things said to you. Can you think of the nicest and meanest things you've said to someone else? Can you picture how that might have affected them? How it could have changed their path and approach to things in life? At this point, you either have a pit in your stomach, which can probably be identified as guilt, or you're brushing off the notion that your words could affect someone in such a dramatic way. Here's some thoughts to follow up, though, for those of you just brushing it off. I want you to really think about how you interact with people when I ask these questions. You might have had good intentions, but how was your delivery with your words? Or maybe you were just joking with them. There's no harm in that, right? Maybe you were in the middle of an argument and you were just really frustrated. You apologized after, and it's okay now because they know you didn't mean what you said. right? Now put yourself in their shoes, or maybe back into yours, to a time where you're on the receiving end in those scenarios. The other person's words still hurt you, right? Words are powerful. They can build someone up, help lead them to a life they never imagined possible until someone like you told them they could do it. Words are devastating. They can tear someone down, paralyze their destiny with fear and doubt, make them believe they're not good enough or deserving to do something in life, or, even worse, not good enough to live life. I want to leave you all with a couple proverbs for thought. The first one you've probably heard before, that being, there's 5 things you can't take back. A stone after it's thrown, words after they're spoken, an occasion once it's missed, an action when it is done, and time once it has passed. And lastly, this Chinese proverb, kind words can be brief and simple, yet they echo in our memories forever. Focus on your words, everybody, both when it comes to the things you say about yourself and the words you speak to others. Speak kindness, speak love, speak life. Encourage yourself and encourage someone else, just as I am encouraging you to keep moving forward and step up to greatness.